All right, well, this is the UFC 271 casual breakdown that nobody asked for. On the main card, we got Bobby King Green facing Nasrat Hakparast, I believe it is. Now, Bobby Green, when he first came into the UFC, didn't really impress me all that much. Had quite the attitude for somebody that I didn't think was that good, but he's really gained my respect over the years of just fighting, getting some wins. Now, he does have the 12 losses, so he's not some sort of a world beater, but I definitely have a lot more respect for Bobby Green and his skills lately. He's really shown that he is a true mixed martial artist and somebody that can get it done. And honestly, I don't know a whole lot about Nasrat. He clearly is a guy that loves to knock people out. Bobby Green could get knocked out, but I think that the speed of Bobby Green is going to be the difference in this fight, and he's going to be able to pull off the decision in this first one. Next up on the card, we have Alexander the Great Ape Hernandez facing Renato Moicano. My apologies on that one. This is why it's the casual guide. I really dislike Alexander Hernandez, and this goes back years to when he fought Cowboy Cerrone, talking way too much shit, and Cowboy just big brothered him, put him in his place, really dominated him. Loved that. And just from hearing from behind the scenes stuff, it sounds like he's a real jerk, real D-bag, and I just really do not want to support him. Clearly physically fit, and he is very talented. I just don't like him personally, so that's why I'm going to be going with Renato on this one. He does have the submission game. So the way I think this happens, Hernandez tries to take him down. Renato decides that he's going to start working that submission game, gets a submission, and gets the win there. Next, we have Jared, the Killer Gorilla Cannonier. Izzy Adesanya absolutely loves this dude. He definitely wants him to win. He wants some fresh blood to defend his title against. He doesn't want to have to face Derrick Brunson and knock him out again. Derrick, the one who's the best at getting knocked out Brunson. I really, really would love to see Jared come in, throw some absolute cannons at his face, and knock his head clear off his body. Brunson is just so good at getting knocked out. It's just amazing to watch. I just really hope that Cannonier is able to figure that one out and get that knockout. But Brunson's going to try and take this one down, and I hope that Jared's takedown defense is enough to keep it on the feet and knock Derrick, the one who gets knocked out, Brunson out. In the co-main event, we have Derrick Lewis, the Black Beast, what an absolute legend of the heavyweight division, facing off against Tuivasa. Bam Bam. This guy, love him, young, good energy, and I think he'll fall short, though. I think Derrick Lewis, the experience, it's weird to say, but Derrick Lewis is the more well-rounded fighter. But these guys are going to try and knock each other out, and I would be shocked if it doesn't end in a knockout. Great co-main event, should be exciting, should be electric. Yeah, as you can see, these boys like to bang, and it's going to be a good one. But I think Derrick Lewis is just, a better than Tuivasa, to be honest. And I think that Derrick Lewis and his more well-rounded, more veteran skills will pull off the victory on this one. And in the main event, we have Israel, the last stylebender, Adesanya, facing off against Robert the Reaper Whittaker. I actually love both these fighters, but Izzy, still one of my favorite fighters. Just love his presence online, his attitude. Now, the last two fights, I've been a little concerned over his focus and his commitment, and that's why I'm really happy to hear that he's admitted that in the lead up to this fight. He's talked about how he was bored in the last two fights. He did lose to my boy Jan Blachowicz, and it was because he was bored. I could tell just from the videos he was watching before, like the lead up to the fights. He was drinking a lot, going to different events. He just didn't seem to have the fight as the number one focus. It seems like he's got that focus back now. He really knows that this is a real challenge. Robert Whittaker is no joke. Before he lost the title to Izzy, he had gone through absolute wars with UL. He just was an absolute monster out there. And he was tired. You could tell, but he got absolutely dominated in their first appearance. I do think that Izzy's precise striking will get the job done again, but I really like what Robert Whittaker has done. Taken his break, recharged his batteries, gone to new training. Really seems like he's tried to improve, and has improved. So I think this is going to be an amazing fight. I'm happy if either of these guys win, but Izzy, number one here, I think he's going to keep that belt and just show how incredible his striking is in this matchup. So that was the casual guide to 271, UFC 271. I hope you enjoy the fights tonight. Later.